Alrighty guys, 13 days, our lucky 13 days before Howl-O-Scream falls on Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And we are here to check out and see if any construction has gone on in the past week here at the park. I'm sure a lot has gone up because the event is right around the corner. We are super excited to bring you guys along for that opening weekend. But before that happens, let's get in the park, check out all the construction updates, and have some fun. We've already seen this big guy, but just a quick reminder, like I said, 13 days, like the movie The Ring, September 8th. Howl-O-Scream will fall upon Busch Gardens Williamsburg on select nights through October 31st. Let's make our way inside the park. And we are inside the park, right at the entrance where the fountain typically is. The construction starts. They do have a sign that says "Pardon the Dust" as they prepare for their Howl-O-Scream event. Typically here there's either a skull or that wicker man that they had last year. I wonder what they're going to use this year, but let's continue in. Oh yeah, and as we're making our way in, very early we're seeing a lot of things that have gone up, and now we have like the blood-stained flags up in the air in Ripper Row. And I gotta say, Jack the Ripper must have a lot of leverage on his swing to get the blood on these flags from all the way down here. Look at that, that's about like a, what's that, like a 20-foot splatter range? Crazy. Awesome guys, I'm super excited. Alrighty guys, and it is a beautiful day here in the park, but I wanted to take a quick moment to let you guys know this will be our last construction update for Howl-O-Scream here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, because like I said, they do open up in 13 days, and we have a trip in between now and then going to Halloween Horror Nights over at Universal Orlando Resort. So make sure to check out all the content that's coming up, guys. We're gonna have a ton coming for the haunt season. Obviously, Howl-O-Scream is going to be one of the ones that we come to for opening weekend. King's Dominion, we're going to the West Coast as well to check out Not Scary Farm and Halloween Horror Nights on the West Coast. So stay tuned, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And as we make our way into Ireland, look at this little cute guy, a little theme park squirrel. Look at that terrifyingly themed butterfly that they've placed here right in front of the cemetery sign. I've never seen this before. This is as we enter Ireland, which is right behind us, and as you can see, the flags haven't changed surprisingly as you cross the bridge, but it looks like we're gonna have some type of cemetery theme here. Typically in this area they have the large pumpkin, and last year I don't think they had anything, but I like it. And per usual, we pay respects to the beautiful water features here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. And although this is not Halloween or Howl-O-Scream themed, the pressed penny machines have returned to Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and you can get yourself some pretty cool pressed pennies if you're looking for a unique souvenir while you're here in the park. But as we turn around, surprisingly enough, not very much is going on in Ireland. I feel like this is typically the first place that gets some theming, but nothing just yet. Let's keep on walking through and see if we see anything. Well, and I take that back. Right next to the Emerald Isle gift shop and across from Grogan's right here, we have the large pumpkin. Like I was saying, over there where the cemetery sign is where it may go, or over here so you can take pictures with Jack. This little roof and everything is for the performers during the beer fest that's currently going on, but I can only imagine they will remove that soon so that this becomes a photo op, because it's kind of obstructing the view of the big pumpkin. And over there, as well as right over here, we have these lighting truss that have gone up, which I'm sure will be for the Jack is Back party. They'll have some cool lighting and projections to help out with the ambiance during the show. And just as we exit Ireland, this right here will be the entrance to Killarney Diner, but still no progress on the entry facade of this house. just as we enter France. Not much going on towards the entry of France, but this little area right here is also some construction going on, although it doesn't look like much. They typically have like a bush with body parts, human body parts in there. Super creepy as you enter this area. I think we're gonna have to get some fries. All right, and we take a quick break. I got myself some bacon and cheddar fries from Les Frites. I've been feeding these, and I know it's kind of weird that we were talking about body parts in a tree and I got hungry, but I promise you, completely unrelated. And as we enter New France, you can still see all the meat hooks are up, and it does look like maybe a couple more got strung up as we make our way. Well, let's check it out and see if Meat Market has any new props up. Nope, and it looks like aside from like the meat hooks that you see above me just there as it's a little bit blown out, no other construction going on. They still have a lot to do with these last 13 days. I'm gonna be extremely curious to see how opening weekend is here for Howl-O-Scream at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. All right, but as we exit New France, you could definitely see the lighting package on the bridge here is being put up, or is already completely put up. It's all nice and red. Check that out. Very cool. And we cross through Rheinfeld Village and still nothing here. This is one of our favorite scare zones that will be coming to the event this year, but they have yet to put anything up for it. And over here by Verbolten, we see this one sign that says, "Please pardon our dust. Attraction is closed while we prepare for Howl-O-Scream." But I don't understand. I don't know any time that this ride or this ride queue for Verbolten has been used for Howl-O-Scream. I really think that there is some refurb going on, and they're kind of using this as an excuse. But if they do end up using this ride queue or something, do some type of experience back here, that would be awesome. Or maybe they just need access to like the waterfront area, and this is how they access it. But I believe there's also some refurbishment going on Verbolten right now. And here's kind of a bird's eye view of the bridge construction. Looks like it's still going on. I really, really hope that by opening weekend, they have all this like netting and fence down and the construction on the bridge is done, because this is probably one of the coolest themed areas to cross through during Howl-O-Scream. And there's the waterfront, and over here is Verbolten, and there's a construction vehicle. I don't know exactly what that construction vehicle is doing in the form of Howl-O-Scream, and it doesn't look like it could access the waterfront from over here, at least. Maybe that fence behind it opens up and it goes out the other way. I'm not too sure. And just over here in San Marco, the theater is where the Skeletons will be playing, but in addition, it looks like we have some Garland up. Some spooky Garland. This is definitely Howl-O-Scream construction. Let's keep making our way and see if Garland Gardens has some construction going on. And just over here in Italy, we see right behind this fence is the little fountain that typically will have the skull, at least in recent past. And also in the walkway, we'll get a closer look in just a moment, they have that scrim across the top for Garland Gardens. A lot going on throughout the park, but it's scattered. That's one thing I could say for sure. It seems like there's still so much to do per area, but definitely things going on. And here's a closer look at that scrim with the snakes infused into it. The ladies that roam this area are like Medusas, so don't look them in the eye. And Escape from Pompeii is our last stop in the construction update, and it doesn't look like much on the exteriors going on right now, but it has officially closed down a week after our last visit when it was still open and moving along. There should be some construction going on, and if you look out there in the distance, you can kind of see like a light fixture kind of stanchion back there, which is where the line for the new house will go. Alrighty guys, and that's gonna do it for our last construction update here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg in preparation for their Howl-O-Scream. They still got 13 days to go and a lot of construction to be done. There's still so much that needs to go up around the park, but already so much that has been going up as well in the last few weeks that we've been here. The next time you'll see us, we should be over at Universal Orlando Resort for the opening night of Halloween Horror Nights, and subsequent to that, you should see us at many other opening events like Busch Gardens Howl-O-Scream, King's Dominion Haunt, and then heading on over to the West Coast to check out the Haunt, or the Not So Scary event, and Knott's Berry Farm. So stay tuned, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with all the content coming on the channel. And don't forget to ask yourself, have you been entertained?